When I first heard about that we were going to Hawaii for the spring trip, I was just so ecstatic. I was so happy that I was going to be able to go home and my whole family and extended family could finally see me play in person. And I was super excited that we could take not only me, but Jason and Keiko home too.
I was so excited to see family. I texted them immediately. I was like, guess who's coming home? I was so happy, and being able to have this trip to go play volleyball and see family was just a blessing.
Me and my mom were talking about the possible plans that we could do and everything, so when I heard that it was actually happening, I was super stoked. I felt super special. I felt like they really wanted to include me because I was really sad when I first thought that we were just going to go to Oahu to play UH, and then when I heard that they wanted to take us to Maui, I was just super grateful to have that opportunity to not only see my family again, but to also show everybody where I'm from and my culture and my family. Just being on that court again was just major for me because I never thought I would be able to do that, let alone bring my team with me. Just having that opportunity for people to see a whole new environment and that I thought that they would never be able to see, and that part of me was just super insane, and I can't even explain the feeling of going back on my high school court where it kind of all started.
Hi, my name is Keiko. I'm a middle blocker and I'm from Maui.
Just being able to give opportunities to little kids that I was, where I didn't even get that opportunity of having a high-level team like this, go and show us just a little bit of skill like that will take some kids so far that they don't even know, because we don't even get something close to that. It was just, I was on top of the world for that one. Thank you to the rest of my family that helped with everything, like that luau and everything, and it was awesome. It was really awesome. Just not only physically being there, but just feeling everybody's emotions and just knowing that everybody that was there wanted to learn and was really respectful with our culture and was truly invested in everything that we did. Everybody took everything seriously, especially with hula and everything. I could tell that everybody appreciated it, which made me feel good. And even my mom said that she was just super stoked to see everybody actually trying to do it, because she doesn't see that a lot with people who come to Maui, and so she was just super happy and I was super happy, so it was just an amazing experience.
I think most teens, when they don't get to travel to both islands, experiencing Keiko's home and seeing her Hawaiian side, because I am mainly Samoan and I mainly learned about Samoan culture, was just fun, because I kind of felt like a tourist a little too.
Hi, welcome to our vlog. Everyone say hello.
Hi.
We're going on Road to Hana today. So there's traffic.
I was actually kind of nervous about that ride because that ride ain't for the weak, okay?
And we are waiting for the cars to move.
We're on the road to Hana. There's some construction, we think. Maybe it's a mudslide, but we're chilling.
My favorite part of the trip was Hana. I think that view, Auntie being our tour guide with walkie-talkies, was amazing.
Yo, we're at, where are we? Waioko Pond, I think. Here is the waterfall that I think Emery jumped off of. I'm not jumping off of it. Jason! Woo!
The first thing that Emily asked me was, what did I want to do with the team to show you guys Maui and what Maui truly is, and I automatically said Hana because you get to see a different side aside from like the hotels and the towns and all that stuff, and you guys get to see a side of Maui where it's not really touched, and it's very sacred in our culture to keep that place untouched because it has very big spiritual meanings there, and it's a very big part of our culture.
Hola! Guys, here's Kate. Hi. There's Emery.
I'm telling you, I was watching some, because usually in Hana, we usually go during the summer and stuff like that, so the waves aren't even close to what it looked like. But since you guys came during the spring, it was very, very high tides, and I was very nervous, but I was actually very impressed. Everybody was going deep dive in. I was having a great time. I was actually drowning too because I was laughing so hard. But no, yeah, it was super fun.
No boat! No boat!
Haleakala is a very spiritual place for us, especially in my family. We take that place as our home. Also, when Emily asked me where we wanted to go, the other thing that I said was Haleakala first, because that's a place where you don't get many opportunities to go to, let alone have people who cherish that place like we do. And doing oli up there is, again, a huge part of our culture. And it's just a very beautiful moment. And even though it wasn't the most spectacular sunrise you'll ever see up there, it still has its beauty in both spiritually and physically. And just being able to capture that essence is something that a lot of people don't get the chance to get. And so it was just a very beautiful and special time for me to see everybody up there.
When we landed on Oahu, I was definitely more comfortable with the surroundings and knowing like the island I've grown up on and the island I know like the back of my hand, and it was super fun to not only go back myself but to take the team back and to experience all those places with them too. Playing in the Stan Sheriff, the gym we played in, I've like grown up going to those games and watching the Wahine play, and now that like my friends are on that team and I had so many people in the stand, it was a very heartfelt moment, and a bunch of my family hasn't seen me play since probably before COVID, so a while, and having my younger cousins there who actually knew like what was going on and being able to have that experience of me coming home was awesome.
These people have never, ever seen me play ever. Not even in club, not in high school. And so when they see me and they're like, I'm a Division I athlete now, the first thing they said to me was, you're the first person in our family to be a Division I athlete. And they just said how grateful and blessed I should be for that and how proud they make them.
When I was a little girl and I was in Stan Sheriff, I was probably like 8 years old, and we were watching a UH men's game, and just sitting there and watching the environment was like, I just sat there when I was a little kid and I was like, I want to play in here one day. And growing up, I never thought I would get that opportunity to even be able to play on a D3 level. So it felt like I was an inspiration to people to know that it is possible to get to that point. And it was just an awesome feeling seeing everybody there.
Having everyone come and lay me and being there to watch was an amazing opportunity for me, because I think when I do have senior night here at CSU, I don't think that much of my family will come up. So it was awesome to have that experience and to be surrounded by the majority of my family then.
I try not to cry. It was just, I haven't hugged these people or seen these people face to face, some in like 4 years, some in like 10. And so it was just,
What's the second-hand emotion?
What's your go-to karaoke song?
Downtown, Macklemore and Ryan Lewis.
Having everyone in my house definitely, I did not think would happen unless we did a trip like this, but it was amazing to be surrounded by all of my teammates and the people I've been kind of growing up with still for the last 3 years. And my house has always been kind of the hosting house of like my family, so it was nice to have like a big group back in the house again and to kind of show them like my childhood home and where I grew up.
For what? And in the bad times I fear myself.
Karaoke in my house is very, like we do it in every party we have, like family gathering, and me and my mom like love to sing together, so it was definitely something that my mom like brought up like right away when we were thinking about stuff to do with the team, and I'm glad we did it because everyone seemed to enjoy it a lot, but it was definitely fun to watch everyone like get out of their comfort zone, and everyone participated, which I thought was so awesome. Yeah, being able to share the experience with Jason and Keikua was like, I don't even have words for it. I think it was so amazing to take Jason back home since we grew up on the same island, and Keikua, like getting to see her mom and her family and learning about her culture. I think we're just so excited to share our culture and our island with the team, and that's something that I don't think I'll ever forget.
Even just learning their family and how they were raised and everything was just an incredible feeling to just see how different, even though you're from the same place, your families and your cultures that you grew up in are very different. And just being able to share mine, like, it was just an amazing feeling. I have not felt more closer to these girls than I do now.
All the team bonding moments we had together were super important, and I think this trip was an awesome trip. Like, we only played one game, so a lot of the time we spent together was kind of outside of volleyball and like getting to know like the newbies who came this spring and just people maybe we're not so close with, but I think it was awesome to build that chemistry, and everyone was just like a sponge ready to like soak up a new culture, which I really appreciate.
First person I would thank is Keikua's mom. Honestly, she put on so much for this trip.
Thank you to my mom. My mom was huge. She did so much behind the scenes that not a lot of people saw, and I didn't really see almost all of it, and there was a lot. So a big thank you to her because she's just an awesome superwoman.
And I want to thank the families, Keikua's family, Kate's family, my family, for just giving us opportunities to learn about Hawaii and learn about the cultures and learn about everything that Hawaii has to offer.
Definitely our coaches for giving us this opportunity and sending us to Hawaii, and the donors who make all of this happen, and they're always here in the stands to support us, and I mean CC Volleyball probably wouldn't be what it was without them. And just a thank you to my team to being so open-minded and ready to learn about a new culture.